AKASO Brave 7 camera review. The AKASO Brave 7 is a compact action camera that represents an alternative to models in the GoPro lineup. Like most action cams, its compact body is incredibly portable, and you can mount it on many action camera mounts, rigs, or helmets. It has dual screens, so you can monitor yourself on the front-facing screen when self-recording. It can shoot at up to 120 FPS in FHD to capture fast action or generate slow-motion footage, although it can record at 24 FPS for those who prefer to shoot more cinematic-looking video. Unfortunately, it can also only shoot at 30 FPS in 4K. It has decent image stabilization, but it's not available when shooting at 120 FPS. Finally, its overall video quality is poor, with video that looks noisy and lacks sharpness. The AKASO Brave 7 mediocre for landscape photography. It's very small and portable, so it's easy to take to remote shooting locations. Also, its fixed aperture lens creates a very deep depth of field, which is good for keeping landscapes in focus but limits you quite a bit when it comes to framing and composition. Its lens also produces a fisheye effect that distorts the image. Image quality overall leaves a lot to be desired, resulting in photos that look noisy and lack the perceived color depth of a dedicated stills camera. But it's still good for an action camera. The AKASO Brave 7 is a poor choice for travel photography. While it's very portable to take with you wherever you travel, it's not intended for handheld use. It can take photos, but the perceived image quality may appear inferior compared to a dedicated stills camera, and the wide-angle lens creates a fisheye effect that can be distracting. It lacks an autofocus feature, but the fixed aperture lens has a really deep depth of field, so everything stays in focus. However, it gives you less flexibility to compose different shots. On the upside, it has great battery life and feels well built, with a protective case that gives it added ruggedness and even greater waterproofing. That said, we don't currently test ruggedness or waterproofing. The AKASO Brave 7 is okay for vlogging. It has a front-facing screen that lets you monitor the image as you record when shooting in a selfie position. It also has decent overall video stabilization, especially when shooting in 4K and moving at a moderate pace. That said, it's limited to 30 FPS when shooting in 4K. Video quality overall is poor, resulting in grainy video. However, it's incredibly portable and you can mount it on a helmet or other rig for easy recording on the go. The AKASO Brave 7 isn't good for studio video. It has poor video quality overall, and it's especially bad in more well-lit environments. The fixed narrow aperture lens ensures everything stays in focus, but there is no autofocus tracking, and it limits what kind of video you can produce. The wide-angle field of view also creates a fisheye effect that distorts the image. Finally, it lacks a microphone and headphone jack.